Hello and welcome to Bloom Healing Tarot. Thank you so much for joining. Aquarius, this is going to be your Moon Day meditation. Thank you so much for joining. I am your green goddess. I am also Aquarius rising baby, and I am delighted to bring you the master himself. Osho has decided to grace us today with his presence. He is the unnumbered master of the major arcana in the transcendental game of Zen, our Osho Zen wisdom. Your Moon Day meditation, Aquarius, whether you have Aquarius anywhere in your chart or you were intuitively led, divinely guided to this reading, perhaps you needed some healing, perhaps you needed some meaning, perhaps you wanted to listen to the sound of my voice. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing, and do hit the notification bell so that you receive updates every time I post new content. It would be lovely to have more aqua babies in the tribe. You are very, very welcome. Age of Enlightenment, Age of Aquarius children. This is the Master from Osho. The Master in Zen is not a master over others, but a master of himself. His every gesture and his every word reflect his enlightened state. He has no private goals, no desire that anything should be other than the way it is. His disciples gather around him not to follow him, but to soak up his presence and be inspired by his example. In his eyes they find their own truth reflected, and in his silence they fall more easily into the silence of their own beings. The Master welcomes the disciples not because he wants to lead them, but because he has so much to share. Together they create an energy field that supports each unique individual in finding his or her own light. If you can find such a master, you are blessed. If you cannot, keep on searching. Learn from the teachers and the would-be masters and move forward. Sharavyeti, Sharavyeti, and said Gautam Buddha, keep on moving. The Master. Beyond mind, there is an awareness that is intrinsic, that is not given to you by the outside and is not an idea, and there is no experiment up to now that has found any center in the brain which corresponds to awareness. The whole work of meditation is to make you aware of all that is mind and then disidentify yourself from it. That very separation is the greatest revolution that can happen to man, woman, or child. Now you can do and act on only that which makes you more joyous, fulfills you, gives you contentment, makes your life a work of art, a beauty. But this is possible only if the Master in you is awake. Right now the Master is fast asleep, and the mind, the servant, is playing the role of master. And the servant is not even your servant. The servant is created by the outside world, and it follows the outside world and its laws. Once your awareness becomes a flame, it burns up the whole slavery that the mind has created. There is no blissfulness more precious than freedom, than being a master of your own destiny. Wow. Usa. Incredible. Incredible moments of Zen wisdom with the Master himself, with Osho, for the Aquarius Collective. Thank you so much for joining. I have been your Green Goddess. I have been your Aquarius Phoenix rising. I hope that you will join us again, Aquarius. Your energy is needed here. It is needed in the world. Your healing is blessings to all. I wish you blessings on your journey, Aquarius. Namaste.